Stop judging men off of their physical attributes. You wonder why so many black men date white men. They're a little bit more open minded in a lot of ways. And when we meet men and we see the size of their peas, we're like, oh, I'm not doing that. That's too small for me. Oh, well, his booty ain't big enough for me. I can't do it. Then you're going to be single for the rest of your life. Open up your mind sometimes to understand that every aspect of a relationship is not going to be perfect the way that you want it to. But if someone is your soulmate and they match who you are, you can make that relationship be the greatest for you. But you have to be patient and you have to be open minded. Stop entering into these microwave relationships and then walking away from them and saying, oh, niggas ain't shit, I don't have time for it. And you're not looking at yourself and the things that you do to make that a contributing factor. Meaning, you could have been a part of that equation. You wasn't willing to make it work. You were the one who chose to walk away. Why? Because it could have been a petty argument, or you was looking for a way out because you probably didn't like the person anyway. You go from relationship to relationship. You go from person to person. You don't take out the time to get to know nobody. You move in with somebody next week. You don't have any type of plan, any type of investment in knowing what you really want from the situation. And then you end up fighting as soon as you move in with each other. But you already set yourself up for failure when you rushed into everything way too fast. Stop rushing into things with people and actually get to know who someone is. Listen to people when they're talking to you. Pay attention to the decisions that they make. Take out time to spend time with the person. Stop making it seem like you don't have time for the person. Stop ignoring their phone calls when they call you to talk to you and they at work and they're wanting your time. Oh, you see them calling, I don't have time for them right now. I don't want to talk right now. They're bugging me, they're calling me too much. Well, okay, then what do you expect? How do you expect to build a relationship? How can you build one
it's not gonna
when
take
you
that long.
already have all of these attitudes walking into a situation that you're not willing to try to even compromise in any way, shape, or form? You still want to go out to the clubs every single weekend. You don't want to take a step back. You don't want to better yourself to have a relationship that's going to work and have goals in a relationship to grow together and build a life. You want to continue to remain complacent and think that sex is going to pay the bills, and it's not. You don't know how to live with somebody because you don't take out the time to even know how to live by yourself because you've lived with everybody else. Take out the time to look at who you are because that's who it starts with. A lot of times we are single because of some of the decisions that we make as gay black men. And we're not willing to admit any of those mistakes. We put people on scales. Oh, their body don't look good. I'm not doing it. The face ain't cute enough. I'm not doing it. They're too feminine. I'm not doing it. Oh, they don't have this many followers on social media. I'm not doing it. They're not a proud person I can't carry. I'm not doing it. They're not a new pair of Jordans. I'm not doing it. Oh, but then when they go and they date a white man, it's a problem. And all I see is all of these complaints online. Oh, it's so many black brothers out here. But let's think about all the black brothers who have rejected black brothers who was actually into them, but they wasn't on a level the way that they wanted them to be. So which way do you want it to be? We can't have our cake and eat it too. We have to start looking at how we isolate our black brothers in the community to push them to white men and why they date white men and why we're still single. Because they know how to celebrate each other in ways sometimes that we don't. When we get into an argument, what's the first thing we do? I'm done with this shit. I can't do this no more. I'm done. We fight. We put our hands on each other. We sit and we punch each other. We give each other black eyes. We go and we fuck other people when we get upset. We do all types of shit. Instead of trying to make the relationship work, we walk away from it. Look at yourself. Look at who you are and fix who you are first. And be willing to admit to yourself that you got some fucking damn changes to make. if you want a relationship to work and you want to stop being single.